that make. Yeah, I'm talking Apple, not no gates. Yeah, them NFTs cost spaghetti. Yeah, my diamond head 24 karat. Buy when it's low, then you sell it off. In the marketplace, we on digital. Brand new NFT, this ain't physical. Need at least 100, that's the minimum. Flip, yeah, I'm out the bigger the brick, yeah. We on the blockchain, look at my wallet is lit, yeah. Money legit, yeah. I just made triple my rent, yeah. Gotta flip, yeah, you rich, yeah. I got 100 NFTs on my phone. Pineapple the juice, double cup, styrofoam. Really, I don't see no man, I get bread when I'm on. Don't care what they say, cause they pockets dead wrong. I just made a flip, yeah, flip, yeah. I just made a flip, yeah. Rich, yeah, rich, yeah. Now we crypto rich, yeah. Sick, yeah. Haters, they so sick, yeah. Flip, yeah. Make that money flip, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, happy Star Wars Day. It is drop day, and I got a special guest with me today. We got Andy from Croatia, one of the top snipers on the VeVe market. So for all the people who think that you have to live close to the Virginia AWS servers and have low ping to get good snipes, Andy's here to tell you differently, because you've probably seen his name on the market quite a bit. Andy, what's up, my man? Thank you for joining the stream with me. How you doing today?
What's good, Chris? Thanks for having me, bro. I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing really well, and I'm glad you got the Spider-Man mask on. It's perfect for the upcoming Miles Morales movie that's about to come out. I know all the Spider-Man fans are pumped about that. Shout out to all the homies in the chat. Let's go. We got a Star Wars drop today. We're going to be talking about if this drop is worth going for. I'll do a poll in the chat. We'll look up price predictions, and we'll talk to Andy a little bit about his background, and also try to get some hints, some tips and tricks from him. Shout out to all the homies in the chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got Rancor animated today. We got Jabba the Hutt, and then we got Admiral Akbar. So it's going to be an interesting drop. Andy, before we start talking about the drop and if we're going for it or not, let's let the crowd, the chat, know a little bit about your background. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. How you found VeVe, how you got into it, and what kind of stuff you collect on the app.
Sure, Chris. So actually, it's pretty interesting. I got on VeVe. I didn't even get there early. So it was like the end of 2021. So I found out through a friend, and it was all pretty early still. Then I decided to invest $50 and to see what I can make from it. Nice. So my initial investment in VeVe and total investment was $50, and and I'm here now. Yeah.
And now I'm pulling up your account right now. You got 129 collectibles, 236 comics. I'm going to scroll through some of the serial numbers that you collect, because you like to get the low serial numbers and the special serial numbers. Is there a particular reason why you collect those?
Yeah, so my favorite mint number, guys, is 616. You all know what it is. If you don't know, it's the Marvel Universe number. So I think now is the time to actually go for the special mint, since, the ODC deal and the things that were kind of, here. So I do think it's better to go for the special mint.
Yeah. I know a lot of people, a lot of the more type people believe the same way and collect these low serial numbers. I can see you got some dope ones. You got a lot of Star Wars stuff. Are you a big Star Wars fan, and are you pumped for today's drop?
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped, and but honestly, I don't think the drop will sell out. And that's the thing for flipping. Hopefully, we do get some flips, but if not all the mints are minted, we can get them all.
Yeah, that's a good point. I have a list of special serial numbers to look for today. I'll throw it up on the screen while we talk about it, but Andy makes a good point here. If all the serial numbers don't get bought out, then we might be looking for serial numbers that are still in the store. But there's a lot to look for today. Keep an eye out for 1977, of course, and 1983 is the year of Return of the Jedi. This is technically a Return of the Jedi drop, so those two are going to do great. And then there's one up here. It's number 501. I was talking to Andy last night. We were getting set up just to make sure all of this was working, and he was telling me about how he's been selling this serial number 501 for thousands of gems, because it stands for the 501st Legion, something I had no idea about.
Yeah, they're Darth Vader's Legion. So he led that Legion. Yeah, so Chris already gave some alpha, guys.
And I told him that I put it on my list of numbers to look for, and he's like, bro, you're supposed to keep that between us. Like, no, man, we want to know all the alpha today. We want to know all your tips and tricks. Are there any other special serial numbers that we don't know about that you're going to let us in on today?
Of course. My pleasure, Chris.
Let's go.
So actually, guys, how I started flipping was, so I was going like by baby steps. So I started watching Chris streams, and I really enjoyed it. I was passionate. It was fun. But I started flipping like those cheap comics. So let's say there was 1K mint, and I was trying to get it for floor price and try to do a quick $2 profit. So that's what I was doing. Little flips. So I was doing $2 by $2, and so let's say I made 30 to 40 little flips, and I did like $80 profit by start. And then I was so slow, like I could never get the 3 digits, but I kept trying and trying and trying. I really, and flipping and collecting became my passion.
So what is it? What was the change? Because how did you go from not being able to get the snipes to being one of the top snipers now? Did you upgrade your phone? Is that what made the difference, or did you get an adapter?
Actually, yeah. So you guys, just to let you know, many have asked me what phone I'm using. I'm using an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So many people tell me like Android's better, stuff like has a bigger screen, but I don't think that. I think Apple's the king. VeVe, I do pretty well on the iPhone. Yeah.
So do you use an adapter or anything? You're just on straight Wi-Fi with an iPhone?
No. It's actually no adapter, Chris. Straight Wi-Fi.
Dang. Okay. So do you shrink your text so that you don't have to scroll down whenever you click buy now and you're sniping?
No. It's just normal, bro.
So you do scroll down. How are you so fast then? I don't get it. Okay. I mean, I don't know. What's your
trick? It's just the consistent. Like I was consistent. I just kept on doing it. And
it's like practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah, practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Jason Amata says he uses a bot to snipe.
But also, flipping takes a lot of time, so like you kind of have to combine your personal life with flipping and stuff.
Yeah, that's another good point, because you can sit there on the market for like a couple hours, and then a couple hours after a drop, somebody might have got the drop at work or something, and then they come home and they're one of the people that throws the low mints out for floor price. So if you're patient enough and you're keeping your eye on the market for that long, those serial numbers will eventually pop up. Is that what you usually do after a drop?
Yeah, dude, listen to this. So I was like really sick at home one day, but I was doing 10 hours nonstop sniping because I was waiting for that special mint. And bro, it finally popped up, and I got it. I was pretty satisfied.
Let's go. Was it one of the 616s?
Could be, but yeah, we could also show some of the 616s.
So
the reason I'm wearing today's mask.
Yeah, I haven't heard that yet. You haven't told me that. But before we started the stream, he showed me something that he has collected. Like he said, he started off with $50 and he's flipped his way up and sniped his way up. And he's got a whole set of Spider-Man with all serial numbers 616. It's ASM number 2. And if you guys were watching the stream back on that drop, I sniped that 616 for like floor price and sold it for like 600 or 700. And now Andy's got it in his collection. He's also got ASM number 4 616 and ASM number 31 616, which is dope. That's a great collection. Let us know, Andy, what's the reason that you have the Spider-Man mask on today?
Yeah, that's the reason, bro. So I was really happy for me to finally get the 616 set I was hunting, but I also want to keep it low key. I prefer keeping it in the shadows. But the reason I'm wearing this particular mask is the 616 comics from Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay, because that's what he's wearing because he's representing his Spider-Man collection with this Spider-Man mask. I got you. What's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for hanging out with us. Our special guest for today's drop is Andy. He's one of the top snipers on the VeVe market. He started off with $50 and has worked his way up to a really dope collection. He collects low serial numbers and special serial numbers. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, and just to mention, I also cashed out a ton. So this collection that you see,
Yeah. And I saw the stuff that you had listed on your profile. We were talking about that before the drop stream began. Yeah. It would be really nice if you could show off your cool serial numbers of your comics on your profile the way you do your collectibles. What do you think is the holdup for VeVe adding comics to your profile?
Yeah, Chris, I honestly think that they should have made that, because people really did invest a fortune in low-mint comics and in special materials. But I don't know, I'm just pissed off about some things VeVe team is doing, but some things they're doing fine. But I just hope one day that we can finally put it in our showroom, and to just show off the stuff we pay a lot of money or acquired,
Yeah, I know all the comic collectors on the app are hoping for the same thing. Shout out to Hammy. He said he's skipping this drop. We need to figure out if we're going for this drop or not. I hear you, New Bash. We're going to start the poll as well. What's up, Kobe Collects? What's up, Daniel Marquez? What's up, Bruin88? Let's go through the price predictions real quick. Then I'm going to start the poll, and then we're going to ask Andy if he thinks this drop is worth going for. So right now we got C-Spill at the top of the price predictions with 25, 55, and 78. Retail today is 60 gems. Ryan's got 15, 25, and 55. Even Akbar under retail. BE's got 29, 48, 89. Lomig's got 41, 40, 84. I've got 29 on Jabba, 35 on Rancor, and 65 on Admiral Akbar. On G Metals, he is currently in the lead for the price predictions this month. He's got about 46.5 on Jabba, about 59 on Rancor, and over 100 on Akbar. Mr. Axel's got 40, 50, and 100, and Shaz has 44, 52, and 95. So what do you think, Andy? Is this drop worth going for today?
No, I honestly don't think we'll go for a drop. I mean, you can go Chris, but I think I'll skip it and just see what market will do. But I don't think it will sell out even.
Yeah,
not even close to selling out.
I'm with you. I don't think it's going to sell out either. For the people who do plan on going for it and want to know where the button is, button should pop up right here underneath the heart and comment icons. Usually when you have a big space like that, it drops down kind of low, so put your finger right here. But I don't think it's going to sell out right away, so you should have plenty of time. I don't think I'm going for this one on the drop, but I do plan on sniping serial numbers in the marketplace.
Yeah.
These are some of the serial numbers I'm looking for. Do you got any other special serial numbers for us? You gave me number 501. That's one I look for always. 66 because of
501 always. So it's the Darth Vader Legion. So he led the Legion, and it's pretty good. Goes well with Star Wars. 41. Of course, Chris, we gotta do 54. That's May the Force be with you. We can also do 504. Then 1977 per usual, and I think the big one is 1983, which is the FA of the Admiral, but also 1982, which was the FA in the comic.
1982. What was 1982?
Comic first appearance.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. And he said 54 and 504 for May 4th. May the 4th be with you. That's not one that I thought of. Have you done pretty well flipping those serial numbers?
Yeah, bro, I did. Actually, last time, I can say this to you guys so you guys get a feeling of how I do it. So I think I got the 54 rare loot last stream. The floor price was around 50. I managed to get it for 200 something, and I flipped it pretty fast for 480. So that's like
wow,
240 of profit instantly. Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, the chat wants us to have a live sniping contest. Are you down to try to snipe a comic if I throw it on the market for you, BE, KCB, and anybody else who wants to go for it?
All right.
It might be a little tougher since you're streaming. I'm starting up my poll right now to see if you guys are going for this one.
I don't see the stream though, so Chris, you give me some more info, right? Because I'm doing this thing.
And then I'm going to throw something on the market for these snipers. Let's test the sniper skills. I used to have sniper shootouts on Saturdays, but people got tired of it, and I got tired of throwing away all my comics for $1 each, so we kind of...
Yeah, I also want to give out a shout-out to some of my flippers. So Casey and me, that's my pal. We go way back.
Yep.
So we the OGs here. Also the Cool Nerd. I want to give a shout-out to Lou, MC Ravi, Culture, Fran, and the gang.
Oh, let's go. He's giving shouts out. He's got a whole list of people. Let's go. Good stuff. All right, let's do a Marvel Zombies #1. Common. Marvel Zombies #1. Common. Shout out to NFTs Are Gay.
One second, Chris. 1 second. So what you said, I didn't hear you well.
Marvel Zombies #1. The Common. What's up, Mr. 41? Shout out to NFTs Are Gay. I saw him in my stream the other day, and he said, I'm the guy whose username is NFTs Are Gay, because I'm always making fun of that username. I didn't realize you came to my streams. I will quit making fun of your name. I like your name. NFTs Are Gay is a cool name. All right, we're getting set up for this for this sniper contest. We're going to see who the fastest sniper is.
So you did say, Chris, Marvel Zombies 1 common, right?
Marvel Zombies #1 common. The good one that looks like AF-15, but a zombie.
Okay. Brian will try hard for this one. I know that.
There's a little bit of lag on the stream. I'll give y'all a second to get in there. BE, get in there. KCB, get in there. All you top snipers.
Yo, Casey, don't get in there. Let me get it, Casey.
All right, I'm loading it up. Get ready, guys.
Wait, one sec. What's with my internet? Fuck. Oh. Okay, I'm back. All right.
All right, you see the clock on the screen. I'm going to be putting this up at 10:46. 10:46. But I don't know, there's lag on the stream, so be in there a little bit early. But so you got 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'm going to post this on the market for 1 gem. And we're going to, if Andy gets this one on stream in front of everybody live, then nobody can ever call him a bot again. I'll say that.
Oh my God, Chris, I love that. People have been calling me that so many times. Just chat.
I've seen it in the chat already. That's what people say whenever they're salty, they can't beat you. All right, we got 1 minute before I throw this on the market for 1 gem. If you want to get in there and try to snipe it yourself, it's Marvel Zombies #1 common. Nathan says he needs to share his screen. I don't have those capabilities through OBS, sorry.
Yeah, we'll work on that next stream, guys, okay?
Yeah. Escape Your Cubicle says the NFTs look really good, high quality on today's drop. I agree 100%. That's why I definitely don't mind sniping good serial numbers in the market, because I think I'm probably going to be looking at Jabba, then again Rancor as well, more than I will Akbar, and I think both of those will be under retail. So I don't mind sniping good serials for those. All right, guys, get ready. 30 seconds. I'm going to throw this on the market for one gem, and we're going to see who happens to be the fastest sniper today. It's probably going to be somebody we don't expect. Maybe even somebody not in the chat.
Wait, I'll say KC. What do you say, Chris?
I think you're going to get it. The pressure's on, so you're going to be on your game. Here it comes. Less than 10 seconds. Coming up in 7 seconds. Good luck, y'all. And it's off. Now let's see who has the fastest fingers of all. Renee says I expect about half to get sold. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, there are 60 gems. Turtle says Randy Chavez is going for it. Of course. All right. Somebody got it. I don't think it was Andy. Or we would know by now. It went to, oh, man.
Wasn't me, though.
It was KCB.
I told you, bro. I told you, KC. You're the man. Good job, man.
KCB showing off on the stream. We told you he was fast. The OG KCB. He's been sniping since day one. He knows what's up. And plus, it's tougher when you're on stream. That's why I don't get as many snipes anymore. I would be up there with you guys too, but I'm streaming the whole time. That's my excuse anyway.
Yeah, that's your excuse for sure.
Dominique Rizzo says Rosso said I didn't even see it hit the market. That happens a lot of times when we're trying to do these snipes. You got to have that perfect timing on the refresh, and you got to have the quick fingers. But KCB, he's good. Dub Dallas says drop your 3-digit Jabbas for half price. They will go to a good home, please and thank you. They'll go to a good home with me for about 5 minutes before I flip it for a profit, hopefully. And let us know what other projects you're in, if any at all, Andy. Do you collect other NFTs, or are you just on VeVe only?
Sure, yeah. So actually, through VeVe, it led me to other NFT projects. So, guys, so just recently I started investing in some of the gaming NFTs, and I'm pretty bullish on those. Yeah. So I also plan on providing some info on that. So I don't know, advising on, entering certain areas like gaming projects and stuff. I'm gonna be maybe making Discord groups in the future.
Ooh, nice.
So if anybody's really interested, I think it really does have plenty of opportunities and stuff. Yeah.
What's one particular NFT game that you're excited for?
I won't yet reveal that, but I will eventually. Good. Thank you.
Gotcha. He keeps all his alpha down low, man. That's why this guy is building up his collection. That's what you gotta do. See, that's where I messed up. I give him all my alpha to you guys in the chat. Andy already told me, he's like, bro, you gotta keep it to yourself. I know, I'm not good at keeping it.
No, not to yourself, Chris, but everything comes in time, right?
Yeah. Just be patient. Profit from your alpha a little bit before you give it out. All right. I'm learning, y'all. All right, this is the drop today. Retail price is 60 gems. We're checking the poll right here. 63% of the chat say they're not going for this one. 18% of the chat say yes. 18% of the chat say I don't know. So it's on you guys. I think I'm gonna just be waiting on this one. I'm gonna skip it on the drop, and I'm gonna go for some good snipes in the market. Here's my serial numbers to look for. Do you got any other tips for market profiting or building up your collection through the market, Andy, besides sniping? Because not everybody has a good enough connection or a good enough phone to be able to snipe in the market. Are there other things that you do to build up your collection?
Chris, could you please say that once again? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just asking if there are other things you can do for people that aren't that don't have a good enough device to snipe in the market the way you do.
Of course,
to build up their collection.
So guys,
yeah.
So I can give you really good tips. So let's say now is the chance to acquire some Grail comics really cheap. So it's a no-brainer. You guys just do FF1 comics, you do MC1 comics, just stack them up. Also, I want to mention, so MC1, ultra rare. It's so undervalued. It's crazy, man. I've seen it as low as 170 gems. That's crazy.
Which ultra rare is that?
MC1, the Marvel comics,
Yeah. Well, they made a lot of those, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but it's pretty huge, the comic itself.
So did you take part in the burning of the gauntlets? Did you get yourself a gauntlet by burning all the Infinity Stones?
Honestly, I didn't do that, man.
I didn't either. Did you do any flipping on the stones?
I went for the collection of the 616s. I think will have bigger value, and I want to keep them as a bundle. So even if I sell them one day, I want to sell them as a bundle.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think you'll be able to at some point. What's up, BE from the VeVe Drop channel? Wants us to watch his video. I can't usually watch YouTube videos when I have guests on the stream because there'll be an echo. Shout out to Matt Parrish, says, what's up, Andy? I see you got a lot of fans in the chat. Is there like a community?
Yo, guys, what's up?
Is there a community of Croatian collectors or anything like that?
Actually, yeah. Croatian collectors, yeah, I did meet a few. Yeah.
Nice.
I did meet a few.
Do you know Crazy Croatian?
Yeah, I know him, but I don't know him in real life. But
Yeah.
I have a friend who does all the flipping, just like me. It was a pretty fun story. We met over VeVe. We're both flippers. He's pretty big, but I won't yet be revealing his identity because he told me to keep so, he wanted to stay behind in the shadows. So, yeah. But yeah, I did meet a lot of interesting people. Networking is good, Chris. So, we also do have a group on Twitter. I have a group with guys that collect low mints and unique mints. So these are some pretty huge names, and they're very passionate. So it's a low mint group, and people such as Mr. Champ, people such as Mr. VeVe, who goes for 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. He's crazy about those. Also, Mr. 41, he has so many 41st mints, so the first publicly available mint. And yeah, many more. Clever Jerk, since we have a Star Wars drop today. Clever Jerk is the biggest fan of Star Wars. Shout out to that guy.
Nice.
He's pretty good. And yeah, many more. Yeah.
So you're in like the whale groups, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like whale groups to me. All right. Shout out to Dane K says, how did I get Peter Parker on the stream? Well, the Miles Morales movie is coming out soon, and I wanted to interview Peter Parker about the Miles Morales movie. No, but for real, are you excited about the Miles Morales movie that's coming out soon? And do you think it'll pump the prices of Miles?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Miles Morales movie. But Chris, so there were a couple movies that released, and we were expecting them to pump. Let's take the example of Batgirl, right?
Yep.
So she was supposed to kind of pump, but it didn't. But I think eventually Miles is pretty huge, so it could have some impact for real. Yeah.
I feel like the whole Miles pump stuff is already priced in there because all the collectors on the app already value him pretty high, and I haven't seen a movie pump any collectible prices yet.
Guys, my tip to you.
What's that?
Ultimate Fallout. So nobody's going for that book. So Ultimate Fallout, so it's pretty undervalued. So yeah, another tip from me, guys, for you.
Yeah, he's talking about Ultimate Fallout number 4, first appearance of Miles Morales. I'm a big fan of that ultra rare.
Exactly, Chris.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the ultra rare a lot. I flipped my ultra rare for a ton of money.
That's a huge book in my opinion. Pretty huge.
Yeah. Humblue says, do you have any updates on Mattel Creations Fast and Furious drop Hot Wheels NFTs on 5/22? Man, we were looking for that drop, and there's like 2 different Mattel sites and 2 different Mattel markets, and that's a red flag for me, and I don't know which one to buy it from. So right now I'm kind of just not even paying attention to it, but I probably need to get back in there. I think the Hot Wheels NFTs look cool, don't get me wrong, but there's them having 2 websites and 2 markets just kind of scares me away from it. What's up, everybody in the chat? Thanks for hanging out with us. We got Wolfie Barker's here. Tom says maybe Crypto's team can buy out VeVe and save it. I wouldn't be too upset with that. What's up, Shots by B2? Crazy Legs in the house. BE says, what's a blockchain versus Ande189? No, y'all want to kick KCB out of the contest now because he won, don't you? We can put another one up to snipe if you guys want to. What's up, my collectibles? Captain Obvious is here. Joseph Agranov, Patient Hodler, Scars in the house. Let's go. What's up, everybody? People are excited for this drop, but it doesn't look like too many people in the chat are going for it. 60% say no. 60 gems is quite a bit. We're going to check out the price predictions one more time before the drop begins in 5 minutes.
Yo, is Casey in the chat?
Who's that? KCB? Yeah, I saw him a second ago. He was bragging after he got the snipe.
Yeah, that's good. But Casey, you got to show us your skills for collectibles also, buddy, okay?
Hey, I don't have any collectibles to throw on the market for you guys to snipe, but if anybody in the chat wants to throw a collectible on the market for us to snipe, I'll jump in there too, and I'll try to grab it myself, and I'll show you all who the real king is.
I meant the Star Wars, but yeah, anyway.
Yeah, when the Star Wars numbers started. Is there a particular character?
I had a chance. Sorry, Chris, what do you say?
I was going to say, is there a particular character you plan on sniping today?
Of course, so I'll do Admiral.
Oh, you're going for Akbar.
Yep. What do you do, Chris?
Yeah, I'm not doing Akbar then. If you're going for him, I was planning on going for Jabba, but then again, Renkar's might be worth it too because he's animated with sound. I think people will like that. It's just high edition sizes.
Yeah. Every now and then I'll just check the other ones as well. Not a bad idea to do so.
Shout out to my collectibles. Thank you for the Super chat, appreciate that. Yeah, we did have a Cryptoids AMA yesterday, and the replay is available on my channel if you guys want to check it out. We got a lot of alpha about the upcoming drop, the Star Wars drop on Wednesday, happening on Cryptoids. Jamie Hunsaker says, "Why is this kid hiding behind a mask?" You don't look like a kid to me. It's hard to tell though. But do you want to let them know why you're hiding behind a mask?
Yeah, I do know. I do want to let them know. So I want to keep it, low key. Want to do it in the shadows. I just want to do it that way. I think it's better. I want my privacy. No other reason than that.
Yeah, that's a good reason. If he just wants to be private, I know people like Dr. Prophet do the same thing, and this is our own vault channel, Dr. Prophet, right here, apparently, because Andy's a bit of a well with all his low mints. This is the serial numbers to look for, guys. And remember, he started off with $50. He just flipped his way up there.
Guys, if you want to hear about my low mints, I have a ton of comics that are low mints. If you're interested,
I saw them on your profile. That's how I had it pulled up.
You did, but apart from that, also many more.
And you got the 616s. VeVe Vibe says it's a trap today. Yeah, I'm not going for this one on the drop. I'll be honest with you. I'm saying though, Raincore does look cool. Very cool. Marv says his voice is hella muffled. That's what happens when you got a Spider-Man mask on. But I'm sure Peter Parker has to deal with the same thing. If you're a superhero, sometimes you got to deal with those type of things.
Yeah, I don't have problem, guys. So I'll let you know. So I'm 22. Yeah, I'm 22.
You're funny too?
Yeah, I'm 22.
He's funny, y'all. All right, guys, get ready for this drop. If you're going for it 3 minutes before it begins, I'm going to be going straight to the market after the drop begins and trying to pick off some good serial numbers. I had them up on the screen a second ago. 1977 is one to definitely watch out for today. 1983 for sure. You definitely want to look for 501. That's the one I just found out from Andy last night. That one does really well because of the 501st Legion. And he was talking about 54 and 504 too because of May the 4th. So I'm learning a lot of new ones. Are there any special Marvel serial numbers that you snipe that I don't really look for? Because, I'm usually looking for 616 and 1939.
Yeah, 616 and 1939 are the most important, guys. But also the big one, which I think will come close to 1939. Does anybody want to guess in chat maybe before I reveal it?
Wouldn't it be like 2023 because it's the year the NFT released?
No, it wouldn't.
Super duper Hank skipping the drop too. That's my plan. Hit it up in the market.
Okay, so it's 1922. Finally, guys.
1922 apparently is a serial number to look for. What's special about 1922?
Oh, Chris, you can show them just right on 1922 so they see for themselves.
Stan Lee's birth year?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to start adding that one. Have you flipped any of
those? That's a big one, guys. Yeah.
How much does that usually sell for?
So right now, if we look at the floor price, let's say comic of $5, around 60, pretty nice, right?
Nice. So over 10x floor price for a 1922. I'm gonna start adding that one to my list. Nice. We're learning lots of good serial numbers. That's how he was able to work his way up from $50 to having a well-sized account over here on VeVe. Tom Shockley says Stan Lee didn't create these characters though, did he? He created all of them. Didn't he create Marvel pretty much? Everybody, when they think of Marvel, they think Stan Lee. I wonder if BE knew that serial number. That's not one I knew. What about Disney? You got any special serial numbers for Disney? I'm always looking for 1923, and I think there's a couple other ones.
Sure, too. There are many more, Chris. We gotta do also 1901, his birthday, and we gotta do his death. Then we can do when Disneyland opened. We can do 1955. 1923 is the biggest. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I'm always looking for 1923. IMT says, "Is this your kid, OG Vault?" No, my kid is at school, bro. Chill out. I don't know. I'm not sure if this could be a 80-year-old man. We have no idea how old this guy is. He's Spider-Man. You never know what's behind the mask.
Guys, I'm 22. I'm 22.
There you go. It's good to hear that there are people in their 20s that are on the app because a lot of people think it's just us old folks, us 40-year-olds out here sniping the market. But no, that's why we're getting beat, because we're going against youth. We got to get better. The 20-year-olds are beating the 40-year-olds at sniping. Makes me feel old. All right, everybody, good luck if you're going for this drop. It's almost drop time, starts in 20 seconds. I'm going to be skipping this one, but I'm going to be going in the market and sniping up serial numbers. Mr. Planet Prophet says George Lucas Easter egg numbers he puts in movies: 1138. I know the 1138. 327 and 2187. I feel like I've heard 2187 before. Do you know those numbers? Do you look for those, Andy? 327 and 2187?
Sometimes.
I have to keep an eye on those. 4 and 5 chance to lose gems. Well, I don't even know that Akbar will be above retail. We'll see.
So, Chris, what do you think? How much will sell out? What's your estimate?
How many of these will sell? I will say 25%, maybe 30%.
Yeah, I'll do 40.
Yeah, I know some people in the chat said 50%. I don't even know if they'll go that much, but it is Star Wars. It's such a huge IP, but 60 gems, that's a lot of money. Incorrigible Goat Slayers on that skip gate today. Tom says job is going to $2. I don't think so. It ain't going that low. All right, we're gonna get them hitting the market pretty soon. Do you do pretty well getting into the market the second the drop ends and sniping stuff the second they start hitting the market?
Yeah, that's the best thing. So a lot of the people have been accusing me of being a bot for that reason. I don't know, it was some random drop. It was like a Spider Woman, and I managed to get all the low mid numbers, but I was just first to be there, you know.
Yeah, getting in there first is sometimes the best way to get them, because a lot of people get that instant delivery, and a small percentage of those people are the people who throw good serial numbers up on the market for cheap.
All right, here it is. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, y'all. It's sniping time. I'm gonna go in here and snipe Jabba's. What's up, Antonio Silva? Good Evan got an uncommon. Not sold out. Give me that Rancor, says Vader. I do like Rancor. I bet that looks cool. I'm going to load it up and see what it looks like on the app, but I'm sniping right now, so I can't do it right this second.
So what was your price prediction on the Admiral?
69, I think, or 65.
69.
Maybe it'll be low. Maybe it'll be higher than I think. Most people were higher with their predictions on Akbar.
Yeah, I think around 75, 80, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you could be right. Metroid's in the house says, I got called a bot for months for smashing every snipe challenge. I remember that. Metroid used to come in here and do our sniping challenges, and he would win every time. And people were like, that dude is definitely a bot. He would do it on screen. He would record himself, and he still got called a bot. So, yeah, you can't avoid that. It happens.
Yeah, sure, man. You gotta love them haters as well.
Yeah, you gotta love the haters. All right, guys, we're getting some good serial number. Trying to get some good serial numbers. I see $39 for Jabba the Hutt. I'm going to go in here and check out what all the floors look like. Captain Obvious gets 2 Jabbas today on the drop. Ouch. I mean, they're going for 40 right now. Gritty One got a Rancor with a decent serial number. 0 buyers over retail. Is that for Jabba? All right, let's go in here and see if we get all the prices real quick. All right, we got Akbar at 110. We got Rancor at 65. Still above retail a little bit. And then Jabba is at 40. And Jabba's kind of the one I'm keeping my eye out on. I just got to keep my eyes out for these serial numbers. 1977 and 1983 are the big ones. 501s. I mean, there's so many to remember. It's kind of hard to remember all these numbers. I'm trying, though. If something good could hit the market today and I could make some extra gems, I'd be happy. Would you say your success rate is, Andy, whenever you see something worth sniping? Do you get like 10% of them? Do you get like 50% of them? Or do you pretty much get everyone you go for?
No, I can't say I got everyone I go for, but it's not bad. I do the best in comics, you know.
Yeah, I seem to do the best in comics too.
Yeah, I'm the best in comics, but also the collectibles I do pretty well, because I tend to keep the focus on the special mints, and you know, wherever I see it, I just hunt it. Yeah. I try to get it.
And the bigger IP, the more important the special mints are. So Star Wars.
Exactly. That's why I'm bullish on VeVe, because it's the IP. So even if the team, you know, doesn't do well one day, hopefully Disney acquires it. Yeah, that would be the best.
Yep. Well, that wouldn't be bad at all. Astro Viva says snipe music. Now, I don't usually play snipe music when I have a guest on the stream. Zombie Attack News with the 3-digit ultra rare. Hulk 33 also got a 3-digit ultra rare. Congratulations. Tom says Jabba's going to 22. I just saw the 111 Jabba hit the market for 90 gems. I tried to snipe it, but somebody beat me to it. How do you do with those repeating serial numbers like 111 and 222? How much do they usually go for?
Depends on the collectible, but people do pay big premiums, especially for the binaries, you know?
Yeah.
So let's say 1,000 or 1111 or 1101 and etc. Just the binaries do well.
Yep.
But 88 and 2 digits and 888 and 3 digits is the king.
888 always does well. I've flipped a couple 777s too.
Yeah, they also do well.
Ghost Slayer says he's hoping that the new IP is Power Rangers. I think they've been teasing that a big IP, a big license, is going to be announced soon by VeVe. Are there any particular IPs that you're excited or you would be excited to hear, or you're hoping to come to VeVe?
Oh, you asking me, Chris?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for Pokemon to arrive. That's insane.
Yeah, I think everybody's excited for Pokemon. That would be dope if they announced that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw all my money and just bag them.
Silveretta says he agrees Disney buying VeVe would be the best case scenario. I just think I'm not VeVe, but Disney creating a really cool metaverse that will attract fans that don't know anything about NFTs to their metaverse and then have some type of utility for VeVe's Disney NFTs in that metaverse. That would be super bullish for VeVe right there. Then they can stay separate from Disney and don't have to be like absolved by them.
That would be perfect.
All right, I'm looking for good serial numbers. I haven't seen anything yet. Let me check these floor prices for you guys. We got 105 on Akbar. He's still above 100. Rancor is coming down to retail. He's at 63. And Jabba the Hutt is at 35 gems. I don't think he's going to go too low because there are people who will be buying Jabba for sure.
How many sold? I wasn't looking.
Oh, I haven't checked yet. IMT says he's going to skip a Pokemon drop. You can't skip a Pokemon drop. That's what we've been waiting for forever. Are you crazy?
You can't do that.
There are still 1,596 Akbars in the store. They kept 90, so there were originally 1,893. So 300 Akbars got sold.
Yeah, not good, Chris.
So we're at like less than 20%. Not quite many, not many at all. Maybe they're still being delivered though. Who knows? I'm sure if you bought multiples.
But I think that VeVe realized, when they were dropping, like just to get, they were just doing it for the money. But I think they realized after they're like kind of the drops don't get sold out or like 50% stays unsold, they gotta make some changes. That's how they adjusted with the comic mints as well.
Yeah, they adjust sometimes. They adjust it for comics, like you said. They've adjusted for other things, but they don't adjust. I guess because it's Star Wars and their first appearances, they assume that people are going to want these in the future. It would be my only guess is why.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know when we were talking last night, you said that you do a little bit on OpenSea. Are you flipping on OpenSea, and what do you look for in collections to get into on OpenSea?
Yeah, like I said, so those are the gaming NFTs I'm getting in. I do some flipping, but right now the games are currently in the alpha and some are in the beta. But yeah, they will arrive in, let's say, 1 year, and it's a good time to buy them right now.
Nice. Yeah. And like he said, he's going to be starting up a Discord server pretty soon. So if you guys want to follow Andy on Twitter, I have his Twitter linked down in the description below. It's Andy, I want to say 189. Are those the right numbers?
Ande189. Yeah, that's right, Chris.
Let's go.
And also, like, I think the blockchain games have a big future because, even if crypto does something, I think people will always play games, and those are some really big things. Like teams are working for 5 years on them, and it has a big potential, and the utility will be great. So you'll be able to use them, and I'll tell you guys more later about it. But it's just really good.
No, I agree 100%. I feel like a lot of the big gaming studios or any of the people who are really good at making games that are working on NFT games that they expect to be mass adopted, it's going to take 4 or 5 years, and they've only been working on for like 2 years or maybe 3 years at most. So there's still games being in development that are going to take a long time to get completed. And once they come out, that's when it's going to attract new users, and their NFTs will be worth a lot. Abdullah wants to know where you're from. It's Croatia, right?
Yeah, Croatia. The capital, Zagreb.
There we go. If it ain't raining says, I purchased 100 gems on the app and it charged me 140. It should be 130, I would think. But no, I thought on the app the gems don't cost extra. I don't know. Ask around in the chat, see what you guys think. I haven't bought gems for a while, but I usually just buy mine on Android and pay the extra, honestly. Turtle says, this drop was hot garbage. Omar says somebody in their Discord got the 1977 rare, so somebody's already got that one if you're looking for it. I'd like to see that 1977 uncommon Jabba the Hutt pop up. I would definitely go for it, but whenever there's less than 30% sold, you don't even know if that 1977 got minted. It might not have.
Yeah, Chris, also another important aspect I want to relate to is we really do need crypto, and we do need that.
I thought they were already at least whitelisting some people to bring crypto in, or did they stop that?
They have, but that's the thing that we really need: crypto in, crypto out.
Crypto in right now would be nice, so all the Pepe millionaires could get into the app.
Yeah.
Vigorous Pigeon says, do
And
not
also,
buy gems on app. Okay, my bad.
also in the future, I would like the Omi2 NFT to have way lower transaction fees. You know.
Way lower transaction fee only to NFT? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What's the current transaction fee that they're planning? Do you know?
I don't know exactly, but I was looking at it, and yeah, they should really lower it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Maybe they'll lower it for people that are in the Master Collectors program or the OMI Utility program. Are you stacking up anything for MCP? Is that something that you're focused on with your collecting?
Actually, not at all. But I'm pretty highly ranked. I think I'm Diamond too. I was once Masters, but yeah, I'm not really doing anything but MCP.
Yeah, I'm not either. Not paying much attention to it. I will buy some rare comics that are cheap with the idea that you get a lot of MCP points per gems for them, but not for myself, just to flip later on when MCP becomes a thing.
Yo, Chris,
What's
501 just appeared. The Admiral, 1K.
Did you get it?
No, 1K.
1K's a
Nothing
lot,
that
yeah. Yeah, I'm still sniping Jabas. I haven't seen anything. I saw one good number pop up. I'm looking for that 1983 or 1971. Those are the ones I really want. So far, no dice. Renee's bought number 124 Rancor for 79. I don't know. That might have been a little too much. It's probably going to sit around retail price. Von Doom says my partner got whitelisted for crypto, and yeah, I knew some people had gotten whitelisted for that. Probably people who have bigger accounts, I would think. I don't know, or maybe it's just random. But I personally am not whitelisted for crypto in, but I don't plan on using it. So
Yeah, but they should really do that as a priority. Crypto and crypto out.
yeah, man. Denny says he bought 10 gem and it cost him 15.81 Canadian dollars. I don't know what Canadian dollars are worth, though. I'll be honest with you. I think they're pretty close to regular dollars. Antonio says, does this Andy guy like Gigi Allen? Gigi Allen? What's the Gigi Allen joke? Do you know? I don't know. Don't ask me, bro. They keep talking about Gigi Allen in the chat. It's apparently some crazy musician. I don't know. I have no clue what that's about. Maybe you'll check out his music after the drop stream.
Yeah, we should do that.
IMT says, did I buy PSYOP? Definitely not. I'm staying away from PSYOP 100%. That stuff is crazy to me. C-Spill says, win hip-hop NFTs. That would be dope. We were talking about Ron English is building a jukebox for VeVe. There's going to be some type of jukebox where you can buy tracks or some type of music to put in your jukebox in the showroom. Are you excited for that? Do you think that's going to be something that would do really well on a drop, or do you think that's something that would bomb?
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty well, Chris, but let me just download the app. It says your device does not meet our security requirements.
Oh no, do you get that a lot?
But I'll just download it and it'll be all right.
Yeah, that happens to me every once in a while too. I know BE happens to them a lot. If you're refreshing too much and you don't click into any of the pages every once in a while, you'll get the device does not meet security requirements error message, and when that happens, you have to delete your app, reinstall it, and then log back in.
Yeah.
All right, so now's the time to snipe, y'all. He is off the market sniping. We can beat him right now. Go, red team, go. BJ says, how do you avoid getting booted off the app? Oh, we were just talking about that. You don't avoid it. It just happens. It happened to me one time, like 4 or 5 times in one day. Oh, 1977 Jabba is on the market for 5K.
Whoa.
Shout out to Muppet Poop. I know Muppet Poop. He's cool. But man, he's not cool for taking that 1977. I didn't even see it hit the market. I wonder if he got that on the drop. He must have.
Did anybody snipe anything from the guy?
Anybody in the chat get any good snipes today? Ward Chandler got the 4277 Jabba. Is that a good serial? When I
42?
4277, is that special?
It has the 77 at the end, but what's the edition size? I forgot.
Edition size is I got it on my list. Let me pull it up. Maybe that's the last one. Oh, let's see. Nope, last serial number is 4883.
It's good he has the 77. We could do it with 1977, but yeah.
Tom says, let's talk crypto is enough of this depression. It's not depression. These are good looking NFTs. We'll go in here and look at Rancor and see what he looks like animated after I get done sniping once I'm satisfied. Are you going to be buying on the Cryptoids drop, the Star Wars Cryptoids drop on Wednesday, Andy?
No, I'm skipping that.
Oh, really? No marketplace, is that why?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't snipe it if there's
What
no
about
market.
you, Walt? What about you?
Yeah, I'll buy one box for sure. I don't think I'll buy multiples because I'm probably just gonna get a common anyway. So what am I gonna do? Buy 5 boxes and get 5 commons? No thanks. I'll just wait till the market pops up and then maybe I'll be able to snipe one of those ultra grails, I think is what they call them. Each one of their collectibles has different rarities. They got grails, ultra grails, legendaries, lots of different stuff. Not getting any much refreshes because not too many of these sold. Let's go back and check the numbers and see how many are still in the store for Rancor. Another 2,300 are remaining out of 2,800, so only about 400 sold out of 2,800. So that's not even 10%, 20%, less than 20%, about 15.
Yeah, sorry guys. It's pretty hard to snipe since we don't have nothing to snipe.
Exactly, yeah. A lot of the serial numbers didn't get purchased. It was cool to see that 1977 came out for Jabba the Hutt, though. Good to see that somebody got that one. It's probably a good price for it,
But
too.
guys,
5K.
one big comic drop that happens next, I'll be happy to join with Chris if he accepts it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully they drop another Grail. It's been a while since we had a good Grail comic drop. Roger E says, these look amazing. Maybe buy later. Only bought Lambo from VeVe this month, but very happy with it. That's my big purchase this month, too. I bought a secret rare Lambo. Paid like $289 for it. It's been sitting around $250 and $270, so it's below what I paid. And then I bought my Cap Brunson this week. It was serial number 60 for like $299. And I think that one I'll be able to flip for maybe double what I paid eventually.
Yeah, you could. I also got a 41 Lambo.
Yeah, which Lambo is it?
So wait, let me just check which one was it?
I think I saw it. It was...
It's the Diablo, the orange one.
Oh, it's the Diablo. I thought it was one from the first
Yeah,
one.
I got it in the auction. It was pretty cheap. So it was, I think, around $660. I'm pretty sure it will flip for $1K. Just a matter of time.
Ghost says, I heard there's going to be a very big comic drop in June. Who'd you hear that from? He's giving us some alpha there. All right, let me ask you this, Andy. Which are you most bullish on if you only could choose one on VeVe? Would it be the comics? Would it be the collectibles? Would it be golden moments? Or would it be vehicles?
Well, are you asking me just for collecting or for fast flipping?
Oh, I'm talking about value. Let's say 5 years from now, which one's going to be more valuable? The comics, the golden moments, the character FAs, or what was the other one? The vehicles.
I think comics will do pretty well. Big IPs such as Disney, of course, partners. Minnie Mouse. So I think Minnie Mouse FA will do really well. Like everybody's, nobody's stacking them yet. I see it around 100 still. I think it'll do extremely well in the future. The FA of Minnie Mouse is huge.
Yeah, I've been mentioning that to people on my stream before, that Minnie Mouse would be a good one to pick up, especially after the burning mechanism with the potions. I saw that you had a potion in your account. Are you bullish on those in the future? I'm surprised they haven't done better.
Yeah, I was hoping they do better, but the thing with VeVe right now is, so we go for a drop and everybody just looks at the other drop. So people aren't really paying much attention because I just hope, but I hope in the future it's going to be different,
Yeah, I'm sure it will be when we get more users on the app again. Dub Dollar says Avengers #1 facsimile came out 2 days ago, and I know My Collectibles is always talking about how those facsimiles come out, and then they drop those exact comics on VeVe like within the next week or so. So maybe we're getting Avengers #1 pretty soon, and that'd be a big drop. Tucson says there's only 5 big Marvel comics left. Yeah, we try to figure out all the big Marvel comics that are left, or they're kind of running out of them, honestly. Chill out, kitty. Sorry, my cat's jumping on my green screen. All right, Jamie, thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, Woody agrees with the mini first appearance. There's like 2,000 of them, so the edition size isn't too large. Let's check these floor prices real quick. We got Admiral Akbar is down under 100 now. He's at 93 though, so not as low as I expected. Rancor's round retail at 61. Was that a 1337? Nope. Is that a serial number you look for? I always look for 1337.
Always, any collectible is great. Leak
go.
numbers are fire. Yeah.
What about 420? Is that a good one for you?
420 always.
Always, let's go. Yeah, that's the number I'm always looking for. BB Drop says, who got 1944? Is that one to look for? Why would 1944 be one? Let me know. Somebody floored 1977. Jabba says, hey, I saw somebody had 1977 Jabba for 5K. How did they floor it and I missed it? Oh, I'm upset about that. I was right here sniping Jabbas too. That's the one I was looking for. 1983 would be nice too if it hits.
501 got lowered to 699 for 1K.
Ooh, maybe you could buy it and flip it to $9.99.
No, not yet.
It's an expensive gamble. C-Spill says, can we still get Hawk number 1? Yeah, Hawk number 1. Don't we have Hawk number 1? There's so many different Hawks. There's one that has the first appearance of Wolverine in it, but I don't think that's Hawk number 1. Are there any particular comics that you're excited to drop on VeVe, Andy?
Of course. SA Captain America.
Yeah, everybody always says that's going to be a big one. That's the one that's got Adolf Hitler on the cover. Some people like Mo Knows don't think that they'll ever drop that on VeVe because it's too controversial.
I think it will drop, just a matter of time.
Tucson agrees with that. It's too controversial, but as other people have mentioned before, there's already a couple comics on the app that have Hitler in it. He's just not on the cover. Tom says, VeVe Comics dead / DC Comics are king. Dang, you said that in a VeVe stream? That's messed up. Grass says, I just missed the Rancor 1977 mint at 4. Oh no, somebody just popped up the 1977 on Rancor. I'm not sniping that one, or I would have definitely went for that. I need something more sniping today. Did you get anything at all yet, Andy?
Sorry, Chris, what are you saying?
Have you got any snipes at all yet today?
Not yet, nothing good.
Me neither. I'm looking. Just not a lot of happening, not a lot of refreshes or actually popping up any new listings.
Do you guys hear me well now? Just a question for them.
What was the question?
Do they hear me well?
I don't know. Some people said it was muffled, but if they don't like it, they just don't have to listen. It's all good. Tucson says, Hulk 1, 1963, X-Men 1, Avengers 1, Tomb of Dracula 10. What the heck is Tomb of Dracula 10? I know Hulk 1, 81 is the first appearance of Wolverine. I have no clue what Tomb of Dracula 10 is. Have you heard of that?
I haven't.
I'm sure he'll let us know. How much do you think mini poster number 42 should sell for? That's a good question and a good person to ask, too. Andy, how much do you think he should be selling his mini poster number 42? I'm assuming that's the Platinum Moments poster.
What's the floor?
I'd have to go find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was the Platinum. I think they're around 300, if I'm not mistaken, but it's been a couple days since I looked.
But the edition size is low, right?
Yeah, that's the one you had to burn one of the potions to get, so edition size should be pretty low on it. Alright, I'm pulling up right now. Minnie Mouse is right there. There's 32 on the market. Floor's at $279.
What is it currently listed at, the 42?
Let's check it out. He's got number 42 not on the market. 47 is listed for $4,700.
Yeah, I think right now he could be getting. The thing is, when you do have the lower edition size, low mints are not worth as much. So if you have a higher edition size, low mints are worth more. That's my.
That is true. And if the floor is at 279, well, I would think 2,000, maybe 1,000.
2008, I would say 850 would be.
No, I mean, that's what I thought. The
price.
price for his number 42 would be around 2,000 gems. Or do you think that's too high?
I think it's way too high. Right now, between 850 and 950.
Oh, okay. Dang. I don't know. I'll put mine up for 2,000. Just wait. VeVe Vibe says we still don't have FA Squirrel
I
Girl.
mean, if he wants a quick sale, of course.
What's that?
If he wants a quick sale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. True. And that's what you usually do is get the quick flip so you have more gems to reinvest into the market.
Yeah, guys, I think it's better if you're a flipper, just don't be greedy. So before I was very greedy, and then I didn't use my opportunities. You just end up back holding stuff. You don't need that. Take your profit, exit on time, and that's it.
Yeah. The quick flips are always best. Even if you're not getting the full value you think you could get for it, at least you're getting rid of it and you get your gems back. You made your profit and you can move on in case the price falls. Because like you said, sometimes you get left holding the bag.
Exactly.
Let's see. Andrew says, Tomb of Dracula 10 is Blade FA. Okay, I figured it was somebody's FA. Yeah, somebody said Blade up here too. My bag's Tucson. Blade FA. And there's about to be a Blade movie coming out too, if I'm not mistaken. So I could see that one dropping pretty soon. Oh, it's not that poster. It's the FE mini poster. FE mini poster. They're all FEs. So I'm assuming maybe you're talking about the, what are those things called? Lenticulars? Did you lose any money on lenticulars like most people did, Andy? I know a lot of people were buying those when they were...
Of course. I'll tell you guys exactly how much I lost.
Oh, no.
Wait. Let me check what I have. So from the posters, I got Daisy Duck, mint 154. I paid 430 for it. Now it's 20 gems floor.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm at the start I was making many bad decisions. I'll tell you some other. I got blue animated number 2. That's the dinosaur. Floor is 49. I paid 1400 for it.
Oh my goodness.
Back in the day, floor is way more. You know, when all the bots are around. Then what else? What was my? Oh, of course, the common Spidey. You know, the OG common Spidey.
Yeah.
I paid a fortune for that guy. So I paid 895. Now it's 100 gem floor.
I mean, hey, I bought the secret rare Deadpool first appearance collectible for over 2,000. I think you can buy that for like less than 200 now. A lot of us definitely made some purchases like that and held on to them for too long. But you're still bullish on the future of VeVe, right? How long do you think it's going to be before we get another bull run over here?
I think we need a bull run in crypto and everything. I'm seeing it realistically. 1.5 years is my perception. Maybe somebody will agree, somebody won't, but that's my view.
Man, that's a long time. Have you been into crypto before you found VeVe at all?
Yeah, I was crazy.
Yep. Nice. Yeah. I just decided to start getting into crypto, and that's how I found the Omi tokens, and that's how I found VeVe. So this is kind of like my first time in the space personally. Mark later says.
Yeah, actually.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, go. What else you said?
Oh, he was talking about the actor that's going to be playing Blade, so there is a movie coming out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That could pump the price of Blade collectibles if we ever get one. I'd like to see a Blade first appearance collectible on the app. Tom says VeVe should have made a A1 to 100, B1 to 100 of all these bad mints are totally worthless. I don't think a lot of people don't even care about mints at all, so I don't necessarily know if that's true. Phil says, what you guys think are 3-digit commons to be more expensive than secret rare version? For example, Star Wars number 1 only has around 800 3 digits available, whereas the secret rare has 1,800 to 1,900 secret rares. So what do you think about that theory? And I've heard this from comics and crypto as well, that they think that 3-digit commons could be worth more than secret rares when it comes to some of these Grail comics.
Yeah, this could be the case because you never know which low mint goes to what rarity. So, but still, I'm pretty sure some of the low mints will still hold value even though the ODC happened and everything, but we still do have first public mint. So let's say 201 is always the first public mint. Let's say, of course, they were giving away the number 87 for the 2-digit Marvel comics, but that was given away. I do have a feeling that low mint that were the first publicly available will stay so. So I do think people will be still focused on that.
Yeah, and I can tell that's what you collect as well. So yeah, it makes sense that you believe that way. Yeah, I think so too. But I'm more into flipping the low mints whenever I get them, personally.
Yeah, Chris, 501 got lowered to 501.
I don't know. That's still high. It sounds like he's desperate to sell.
Yeah, that's still high, bro. That's still high.
How much do you usually get for 501s on a collectible, on a Star Wars collectible anyway? Or do you usually snipe those on the Star Wars comics?
Depends, guys. It's the best with collectibles from my experience. But it really does depend on the demand for the character and on who is ready to pay how much. So many times you just get lucky. But in general, 501 is pretty good. He goes the best with Raider, of course, but others go as well.
Man, I can't find anything worth sniping today. Maybe I'm going to start looking at Rancors. Rancors are around retail price. And then we're going to check out the Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Is at $91.99. What do you think on these values of the market? I know you usually keep an eye on the market throughout the day after a drop. Do you think the prices on these are going to go up or go down over the next 24 hours?
Go down for sure.
Go down for sure. Yeah. Sometimes you can catch it right at the bottom after a drop, especially on like an ultra rare comic that has low editions, and then they'll start to go up right after the drop or right after they all get delivered. But that doesn't seem to happen anymore. Have you noticed a lot of market changes since from the bull run to now, and are there any that you're taking advantage of?
Of course, Chris, right now it's much harder to make profit, but you should be happy with any profit at this stage. You know, flipping is also much more difficult. Bigger competition than before. Back in the day, there were really less people. Now there's so many.
You ain't lying. Back in the day, it was the Batman Black and White Series 5 with with Kid Robin and Batman Who Laughs. That one I got Batman Who Laughs, the common, on the drop, and then I flipped that common all the way up to a full set just from flipping serial numbers on the market in one day. I had made a video about it. It was wild because nobody else was sniping at the time.
Bro, I remember that, them good old days.
Yeah,
Crazy.
those were the good days. Shout out to
Wait,
Superstar
if you
Money's
guys-
in the chat. What's up, Superstar Money? Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. What was you gonna say? Sorry about that.
I'll send you something. So back in the day, where the 616s, I was sniping them. I was one of the early ones. You know, you started at 616 thing, then I followed you, Chris. So you can share this with them as well.
I'm trying to remember who told me about 616 because it's not like something I knew, but I learned about it pretty early on. I don't know who
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was in your stream. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I got you pulled up right here. Oh, is this first appearance of Iron Man 1939? Let's
Yeah,
go.
share that one as well with the guys. So that was one of my bigger purchases as well lately. So that's the 1939 on this. Iron Man, I think, is going to do pretty well.
That's one you just purchased to hold. It's not one you sniped at floor price or anything.
No, I didn't. I actually got that one for 1K.
Oh, wow. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Let's go. I had a 1939 of, I think it was Powers of X comic that I sold, I think to Adam for 50 gems. Because I couldn't get rid of it, so I finally just sold it off for like 50 gems. I probably sold it for too cheap. Oops.
I send it to you in Discord.
Yeah, I got you pulled up. All right, what's this?
Just, you know, some of the recap of the back in the day snipes, Chris, me and you were doing it really well.
No, this is gonna be good. Let me screenshot it so I can make it bigger.
Sure.
All right, now I just gotta pull it up real quick. Crap. All right, give me a second to pull this up. We're gonna see. I gotta make it a little bigger so we can see it, guys. It's too small right there. There we go. Here we go. Zoom in. Let me get it a little bigger here. Oh man, it's hard to see. Let's see what we got. I can see. Yeah, I can't really see anything. It's so small on Discord that I can't see it, but I can see the comics you got. Are these good serial numbers you're sniping? Low serial numbers?
All of them were 616s that I was able to get for floor prices.
Let's go. All these are 616s that you got at floor price? Oh yeah.
Around floor price. So
Yeah.
they were like, let's say, some were for floor, some were like 20 gems, but around the floor price.
And didn't I get my Deadpool 616 from you?
No, Chris. Let's tell them about our trade.
Yeah.
You remember that? You're Lola for the 2616s.
Yeah, what did I give you for the 616s? I forget.
So first, guys, listen to this. I was young and naive. So first, Chris was offering me, what was it? So back in the day, Lola was worth
$9.99. Yeah.
700, 800.
Yep.
And with that, he was offering me a Carnage comic that was the rare one, and the floor was around 150. So I had 1616, and then I reached out to Chris. Then he said, "Yo, bro, I really want to have this," and he was offering me. So the two were worth 1K. And then I was like, "Yo, Chris, let me see what I do in market first." Blah blah blah. But then I got back to him. He was no longer interested. And then I eventually got one more 616, and he gave me one Lola for the both 616s. So I got much less, but I did learn my lesson to not be greedy and to go for some first opportunities you see.
And I think I sold one of those 616s for quite a bit. The other one, the Deadpool one, I held on forever and ended up only getting like, I want to say 150 for it.
You were able to get a fair trade. I think somewhere around the same we were at
Yeah.
eventually.
And now electric Lola is really cheap. And I saw that you still have a couple electric Lolas. You think that's one that's going to be worth some money? Or
I
that's
have a
one worth
couple.
collecting?
I just think the edition size is really low.
Yeah.
I think it's great, like the artwork on it. I really love it. I love that piece. Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Sneakerhead Games in the chat. It says VeVe did lost thousands on VeVe from my collection. A lot of people did when they bought in at the top. I mean, my collection went from like 2,000 to 60,000 back to 2,000. I mean, I should have sold, but it was my first bull run ever. So they say that's what a lot of people in crypto do. They go through one first bull run and don't take profits, and then they learn their lesson. So next time we go on a bull run, That's why it's going to be a little bit harder for the prices to pump, because a lot of people in VeVe still have that mindset now that they got to remember to take profits whenever it pumps.
Yeah, guys, take profits. Do it. It's always healthy.
Have you ever cashed out anything from VeVe, and is it hard to cash out in
Of course,
Croatia?
I cashed out somewhere around 20K already and managed to stay with this collection.
Wow, and he only put in $500, y'all. Dang.
No, 550, bro.
550. Oh, my bad.
50 bucks.
My bad, y'all. Jimbo Lingo says, I got this set on drop with Admiral number 222 and the Rancor number 2800. Got some good serial numbers, especially that 222. Kryptoni says, if VeVe is dead, why are people still paying 1K for Luke and 1K for ultra rare mouse? That's a good question. People are still buying partner statues too for like over 2K. What's up, Free? Good morning, my man. Mr. Digivore says, what do you think number 59 ultra rare Vader could sell for now versus the future? Do you have an opinion on that? Number 59 ultra rare.
I do have. If it's later, you should wait. Wait with that.
Yeah, the prices are kind of dipping on all the grails
People
like that.
people will try to lowball you, but it's later. Wait for that. Just wait on it if you can. If you don't need the money, if you're not thirsty, hungry, just wait.
Yep. BE says, Andy owes me money for all the holes in my wall, from him punching the wall, from you beating him on snipes, I suppose.
Love that guy.
KCB beat everybody today when we threw something on the market. He's the man right now. If anything, Rainy says, the VeVe team buys the floors on the grail so it will pump again, then resells. That sounds like a conspiracy theory. VeVe Drop's got a 616 Deadpool dog. I mean, that's pretty cool. I was looking for 616s on those Deadpool collectibles. I like that. Bruin88 says, can't understand. I'm sorry, bro. We're about to end the stream anyway. We've been going long. I was hoping to get some cool snipes on the stream, or for Andy to get some cool snipes on the stream, but not that many of them sold. We'll go back and look at the numbers a little bit. So I haven't seen anything worth sniping. I saw a 111. That is literally the only snipe I've gone for so far today. C-Spill says, are you doing the swoosh drop tomorrow? Tomorrow? I thought it was Wednesday. I thought the swoosh drop, public drop, was Wednesday. Let me know if they changed that. They changed it like 3 times already. Huang Vu says, 483 mint number, any good? May 4th, 1983. I don't know, I think that's
a nice one. That could work, yeah.
There you go. Listen to him, he knows about it. G-Money says, next time a filter instead of a mask would be. If interested in what my guy, they say they want to hear what you have to say, but they just can't understand you with the mask on.
I'm sorry, guys. Next time I'll work on it, yeah, but I'll still stay in shadows.
A 2-digit Jabba just hit the market, number 79 for 99. I didn't go for it. Do you think that's one you would have sniped if you saw it? The floor's at like
Could you repeat
30.
that, Chris?
Yeah, the floor's at like 35 on this Jabba the Hutt. I'm just wondering if this was one you would snipe. And a number 79, a 2-digit, just hit the market for 99 gems. You think that's worth sniping for maybe a 2x?
Let me check. You always have to check the low to high just to see what they're telling you. I wasn't looking at Java. One sec.
Only two
it was
digits.
mint 70 something or what?
79, yep, for 99.
Yeah. I would definitely go for that one for sure.
Yeah. Looking at the market, there's only 2 of them listed, and they're both at 1,500 and 2K. So yeah, I could see you maybe even putting that up for 500 if you sniped it. I don't know if it'll sell right away.
It wouldn't be realistic, I think. Right now, 150 would be perfect if you get it.
Just for, so you're just trying to get the quick flips, maybe just a little 30 or 40 gem profit, just adds up.
Yeah, you guys also have to take into consideration not many were minted, so once the lower mints pop up, if more get minted, the price gets lower. But also, yeah, if it burns, it's pretty good. So you have 2 scenarios.
Bruin88's got a good question for you. Do you have to worry about taxes when it comes to all this flipping? Because I know some people think that every purchase on the VeVe app is a taxable event.
Chris, could you repeat that once again, please?
Do you have to worry about taxes when it comes to flipping on the market? Because some people think that every buy and sell is a taxable event. Is that something that you have to claim? You have to go through and see everything that you flipped and get it taxed properly?
Depends if you do it through bank, right? But if you just transfer it to Binance, it could work. But at the end, I think it's just good to pay the normal tax in the end of the year, from all the profits you get, just to stay clean. I love to stay clean. I don't want to do anything with
and I'm sure
stuff.
I'm sure taxes are different in Croatia than they are in America. And here, what I pretty much do is I just I claim anything that I cash out because it all goes through my bank or PayPal, so I just do it that way.
Night Riders, that's good, Chris. Yeah.
Is that the way to do it? Yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you make money, I mean, still, yeah, some would say, no, I don't want to give it, I don't want to pay taxes. But, bro, if you made a lot of money, keep it clean, do pay some taxes, and you stay in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, 100%. All right, guys, it's about time to end the live stream. We've been live for 40 minutes since the drop. I was, like I said, hoping to get some good snipes for you, but nothing has been hitting this market, although that 33335 doesn't look too bad. So there's not a lot of these got sold. Let's go through and look at the numbers one more time before we end the stream, see how many of these actually got sold. Akbar is the one we'll be looking at. There's still another 1,500 in the store, so about 400 sold, maybe a little bit less than 400, so about 25%. So if you were guessing 25%, that's probably the closest guess to it. Of course, that's because the edition sizes are pretty high for a drop that costs 60 gems to get a blind box from. Man, my man Andy, I appreciate you coming on here and giving us all the alpha, giving us your tips and helping us learn how to snipe the market and telling us about your story of building up from the small amount that you put into the app, $50, and was able to build it all the way up to where you've cashed out 20K and still have a well-sized account. That's awesome.
Appreciate you, Chris. And guys, just to let you know, we plan to make big show today, but it didn't sell out. But next time, when we get a good comic, I'll be happy to come. I'll show you guys how I hit the market, how I do stuff. I want you guys to see how I flip it, how I do it, how I get profits. I want you guys to learn from me. I want you to start doing what I'm doing, you know.
Yeah, you should definitely start up that Discord server. He's talking about starting a Discord server, so make sure you follow him on Twitter. I've got his Twitter account linked in the description below. And next time we have him on, I'm going to have him on with BE, and I'm going to talk KCB to coming on the stream. And we're going to have a real sniper shootout next week in our few weeks.
Yeah,
so watch
we
out
have
for
to
that.
do that.
Awesome.
I'll tell Casey. He also wants to keep it low key, but I have to invite that guy. He has to got me one of the top snipers. Love him.
Just go get you a Spider-Man mask and you can stay low key. That's what Andy does. All right,
I'll
guys.
be changing masks, guys. Don't worry.
Appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. If you're going to be sniping this market, good luck on grabbing some good mints. And I will see y'all for the next live stream. We might be live tonight, me and Mo Money, or Mo Knows, for Photo Finish Live Racing. Thanks again, Andy, for being on the stream. And thank you guys for watching. Later.
Thank you, guys. Peace.